let's talk about the biggest game so far this weekend. We can only start one place, Gary.
Yeah.
Right? And that is in Manchester.
Can we start from second half?
Do you start games in second half?
It's a free world.
All right, you know what? For your sake, let's start at second half. Tell me, what do you think of that second half?
Oh my God, Martial, what a player!
A brace, bro. Came on. Scored 2 goals.
Way before that.
Before that is first half.
That,
you sure you want to go about
55 minutes. Relax. Before he got.
I'm just making
sure. Before he came on.
Anthony surpassed Saka in goals in the league with probably goal of the season, right?
Yeah. Goal of the season?
Probably. That was...
Spoiler.
Brazilian Almiron's goal doesn't even beat Almiron's goal from that weekend. Brazilian Almiron's goal doesn't even beat Almiron's goal from that weekend. That's mad.
Yeah, but I thought Brazilian Almiron was Martinelli, man.
Nah, it's Anthony, bro.
How is it Anthony? He came the other day. Bro. He just arrived.
Nah, it's Anthony.
Why is it Anthony?
Lefty. Welcome back to...
Welcome
back. We haven't shot since international break, right?
Yeah.
Last day.
It was meaty. Nations League is just boring.
It really is. Except for the part where Saka proved he was better than Foden and Mount.
And then the game that they didn't win.
Don't look at me like that. Your player wasn't even playing, man.
Southgate, bro.
Oh, so now it's a Southgate issue.
It's not really now.
He literally said... No, but he literally said Trippier is better.
Yeah, but he is.
Then Trent,
Think
right?
about it.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about Trent? What's the best thing about Trent? Passing.
Free kick in games you don't need to win.
And passing.
So we don't need to beat Rangers.
Kieran Trippier, the only reason he's not the main passer of that
Trippier can score free kicks. Ooh.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So a free kick, to a free kick.
Mambo ya passing, assist ako nazo pia.
He does, by the way. He has tattoos as well.
And he has tattoos. And he scored a free kick against Man City. When's the last time?
Big team.
Scored
let's be serious first of all before we even address any Trent thing. Go look at the stats for chance creation, chance assists.
So defensive.
Yeah, but no. It's not about being defensive.
You're more defensive than actual.
Argument.
Is that his primary function?
It's for our
No. Is that his?
Yes.
Is that
England is not Jurgen Klopp's team.
Listen. I'll get. This is the one thing I've been meaning to say about Trent. Yeah, Naeem, Zoom, Saddam. You don't know more than Klopp. When Klopp tells us that Trent plays the way he plays because he's directed him to play that way, that's his.
So Klopp directed him to defend poorly.
Not to defend poorly. What if you listen to Klopp? Actually, Klopp dedicated the whole 5 minutes.
I listened to that.
Who've been perpetrating
Gary. What he was addressing in that press conference was the system and why Trent is always found out of position.
Yeah.
What we're talking about is defending when it's a one-on-one situation. How many times is he gonna get beaten one-on-one? How many times is he not going to show desire when it comes to falling back? Those are the questions that we're asking.
You know why this particular Trent topic is trash to me. Yeah, when you concede 14 goals, 15 goals, maybe 20 goals in a season. Yeah, you concede. We have teams here who concede 50. You have teams here who concede 60. We concede 20, but we have the worst defender in the league. So when that actually sinks in, and then you realize that whatever you're spewing doesn't add up to the stats.
You're not explaining anything, by the way.
To be honest, I'd rather have Trent than Wan-Bissaka.
No, obviously. We're not arguing about that. Bissaka's not even playing. That's
invalid,
Zoom.
No,
that's invalid.
No, why I say that?
That's like talking different sports.
That's invalid. No,
that's like volleyball and hockey, man.
It's the same sport.
We're talking about Trent here, bro.
Same league.
No, but Bissaka doesn't even play for any team.
No, but
why
when it comes to Trent, right? To be honest, I think I might even take Trent over Dalot.
That's mad.
Yeah, you're mad.
Now, if you had
you're talking shit.
What's Dalot done? What's Dalot done this season? Tell me.
He's defended, bro.
He's defended
his wing properly,
Has he?
bro.
You guys have the worst goal difference, and the worst goals allowed in the top 10 this season. Now, I say top 10 because I don't think... I mean, I think you're shit, but I don't think you're shit enough to be bottom 10, so we'll just go with top 10. You guys have a really shit defense, in my opinion.
This is a complete two different teams.
No, why? You know why?
Well, no, Zoom, that's unfair because This United side is trying to find its way. This Liverpool team won the league.
Yes.
It's so completely different.
Yeah, but he has to rebuild
This
the
is
squad.
an
So it's also
established
finding its
team.
way.
He team we're still finding out best position for
No.
holding midfielders.
Listen,
It's
if United lost a
that's completely
player,
different
if United
scenario.
lost a player as good as Gini Wijnaldum, right, or as good as Sadio Mane, you guys would be in the pits right now.
They spent 100 million on getting a striker.
One striker,
No, they spent money to replace those
Let's-
players.
let's
Because
not talk about- let's not-
What money?
What do you mean? What money?
Sasa umesema Man
you
U
spend-
Nunes,
you spend
Mourinho
200 million.
nani replace Gini. Gini got replaced by Curtis Jones, who's an academy player. Got replaced by Javier Elliott, who's an academy player. Got replaced by
Thiago,
for
35.
20 mil.
35.
My question is, how is that affecting
This is a team
Trent's
that finished-
one-on-one defensive
No,
capabilities?
listen. I think
How
when it
is
comes to
this-
Trent-
Yes.
how is this applying to
When it comes to
Trent's
Trent-
one-on-one
when it comes-
defensive capabilities?
I'm going to
That's what
answer
I'm
this
asking.
question right now.
And his
right?
intensity when it comes to defending.
My
Where is-
issue
how
with
does that
Trent, because
apply?
this shit is getting boring now. My issue with Trent is it's English media, and then the only media you guys consume is English media because obviously that's who they focus
So
on.
unaanga Spanish media.
Yeah, I translate.
So what
that shit.
do they wanasema
They're
nini?
talking about how Danny Carvajal is one of the best right backs ever since.
Yeah, what
Dani
are they
Alves.
saying about Trent?
Bro,
though?
on a back,
What
don't care
unaongea
about-
nini? What are
Now,
you
on a
saying?
back
I'm
of
just saying.
Trent, yeah. This is why it's so.
You're being
this is why it's so.
you know what?
This is why it's
Thierry,
so much.
you're
BS.
Let him
doing a-
finish.
you're-
Let him finish.
Just
Sit
let
I'm
down, let him
complimenting you. I'm
finish.
complimenting you. You're doing a better job at defending
Can I have some
Trent
coffee?
than Trent does in actually defending.
That's cool. The fact that
You're
you
doing better.
you see why I'm saying this whole thing is BS. To me, it's just BS. If I sit down and watch Reece James, who people consider his defending is world class, on the other side,
Better
his
than
attack-
Trent.
It's
No,
better
no,
than
no.
Trent,
That's what
bro.
everyone keeps on saying. Yeah, I've seen Reece James get ripped apart.
Yeah, Martinelli
more
did it.
times than I've seen Trent get
You're
ripped
talking
apart.
shit.
Bro.
Martinelli and
Because-
KT have done.
It's because when
You're
Trent
talking
makes,
shit.
Do you think-
Trent
do you
lives
think-
in this bubble, yeah?
do you think Trent
where
can- okay,
Naim,
finish,
Naim
finish,
watches a
finish.
Liverpool game today.
Finish, huh.
Naim watches a Liverpool game today. He's not focused on anything else. Trent atachengwa saa ngapi ni tweet. Trent
Yeah,
nini
yeah.
itafanyika saa
Si
ngapi?
asichengwe?
ifanyike? Hapana,
All we're
itafanyika
asking
saa
ni
ngapi?
asichengwe?
There is no right back in the world. Hata Kafu mwenyewe, hata ukashikanisha Kafu na ushikanishe Salgado na uweke pamoja. There's no right back in the world who doesn't get
Chengwad.
Chengwad.
Yeah,
It's not-
Danny
No,
Carvajal.
but who gets-
Danny Carvajal.
is-
Let's call it. Let me just call it. Danny Carvajal last season, you guys berated me for having him in my Champions League draft.
Yeah.
Remember that video?
Yeah.
And obviously, he went on to win the Champions League. Like that's crazy. And then he's the one who gave the assist for the most crucial goals in that final.
Did you see-
not in the final, in the semi-final, right? So it happens. Watu huchengwa. Ben White amekula nyasi, si ndio?
Sana.
Yeah, he's done it twice.
Not nowadays.
Favorite-
Not
favorite
nowadays.
nowadays.
And that's why we are talking about Ben White.
No, Tomiyasu pia amechengwa against Diogo Jota in the Carabao Cup
Most of
against
these
Liverpool.
players-
Against Liverpool, it happens.
Most of these players we see improvement. Most of these players, also Maguire,
Udalo
is benched.
unatetea Grealish achengangi mtu. Hii game ya juzi.
Ah,
Udalo
Grealish
unatetea.
chengas people,
Achengangi
bro.
watu.
Grealish-
What are you talking about?
Grealish anatenga watu.
Grealish
My- okay, wait, let me ask you.
anatafuta foul.
Let me
Alright,
ask you
alright,
guys a
alright,
question.
wait. I just wanna ask you guys two
Let me ask
questions.
you a question. You
No-
spoke just now. My turn.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
Did you see that post Reece James put up the other day?
Wilf
of
Zaha.
Wilf Zaha.
Yeah.
Can
That-
Trent ever post something like that in
You know
his
why?
lifetime?
You know why he
And
posted that
post
shit?
what?
No, let me answer
wait.
that.
Can
Let me answer
Trent
that for you.
ever post something like
Yeah.
that? He's
Yo,
locked.
yo, yo,
He's
yo, yo.
locked down his marker. Can he?
How
Never.
many times has he, done
cannot.
that?
No, 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 cannot,
No,
bro.
that's not a criticism of him, Kiari.
It's a very big
No, it's
criticism.
not. It's
He
not
cannot
because
keep
this
his
is
marker
literally the
on lock,
first
bro.
time Reece James has pocketed a proper winger.
It's not the first time, bro.
And he's acting.
the first
He's
time,
acting
man.
without class. Trent, when he pockets a winger, he doesn't need to tweet about it
When-
because
which
when-
winger?
when-
Which winger?
He's done it many
Which
times.
one?
He's Gabriel
Yo,
Martinelli.
there is no way. There is no way you're going to sit down. Bruh,
We're talking about wingers.
Ben White. Ben White.
We're talking
Go
about
ahead.
wingers.
Your Sancho, your Obasanjo guy.
Yes.
That guy came to Anfield, went back to
Old Trafford.
got locked down both times. Trash. You don't. So that's against
So,
Trent.
so now,
Yeah,
Nah,
it
he
was
didn't get
against
locked,
Trent.
bro.
It was against
He
Trent.
didn't get
Even
locked.
Rashford has had shit
Yeah,
days
so he didn't
against
get
Trent.
locked. He didn't
No,
get
he's
locked
not,
down.
bro.
Wallahi.
He didn't-
Rashford.
He didn't get locked
Rashford
down.
was
All he
married
did-
to Trent, bro. What do you mean?
For sure. When we gave you
Rashford
guys 10
is a
goals,
side piece,
When we
bro.
gave you guys 10 goals, for sure they had Trent on the
That
book.
makes no
Trent
sense.
had 3 assists in those games.
That makes
So I don't-
no
I don't
sense.
really
those
get
games. See, listen. Those
How are you
games
guys
talk-
going to games that we lost 4-0 and 5-0?
Because those are last year's
No,
games.
They're games.
as
They're games.
As
You guys are
empirical
going back
let's
the
only
games.
go for the ones
No,
you win.
as
yeah?
empirical
How
evidence.
convenient.
No,
How
as
convenient.
empirical evidence, because obviously last year the whole United team was poo-poo.
Bro, this
so
is
how
what-
you
this
guys
is what
going
I'm
back
saying.
to that,
This is
bro?
what I've told you. Check the
Go
statistics.
go to a game
After
that
KDB.
matters. Go to a game
After
that
KDB.
matters.
This is like-
Kiarie, go to a game that matters and tell me in those moments Trent is not lacking.
FC
Tell me
Barcelona.
he's not lacking,
FC
bro.
Barcelona remontada.
Ah,
As an assist.
that's like 7
We're
years
talking
ago.
about
What are you
his
talking about?
fucking, his
7 years
fucking
ago. That's
primary
fucking valid.
Five.
That's fucking valid. They
Five.
won the Champions League
That was like 5
in
years
one of the
ago.
best remontadas
Pre-COVID,
ever.
wallahi,
Yeah, the
there was
remontada was fantastic, but what we're talking about,
Sorry,
bro,
sorry.
is Trent a good defender?
Yes, I think he is. In general, I think he
So
is.
name.
I think he's off
all
form.
I'm
We move
trying to
on.
understand
We
is
move on.
how
Move
we
on.
have the best, how we've had the best defense in the league for time, yeah. But
No,
we
I want
seem to
stats,
have
bro.
now. We
I
seem
want stats,
now.
man.
We
Check.
yeah.
Don't
check,
tell me
bro.
for time,
How
bro.
many? Alisson
Not
has
for
three
time.
How
Give me
many
goals.
years? How many years back do you want me to go?
Yo,
I'm pulling it up as he finishes.
Nah,
his
name
goal.
one.
You're
name one
confusing
stats.
me, man. Which
Name-
team do you support?
Name you want stats.
Give me stats, bro.
Alisson has 3 golden gloves. He doesn't get them by conceding. He gets them by not conceding, which only happens if you have a good defense. So I don't understand. This is why you two in particular, I really want to figure out how we have a poor defense, but we have poor
yeah.
defenders too. Two of the
against-
worst defenders in the league.
Last season- last
wait,
season-
you guys are going far.
And by the way,
Kiarie, you guys are going far. Even just this game that has passed the Premier League match, the 2 goals you guys conceded.
Against Brighton.
Yeah.
3-3.
3. Okay, but the first
Tottenham,
2.
yeah,
The
okay.
first 2. Who was at fault?
Yeah, he's off form. I agree.
Wait. Who's at fault?
Trent.
And how many times are we going to have the conversation?
You know what?
Wait, let me just finish. Season in, season out, that Trent is not a good defender.
The Napoli
how many
game.
times?
The
man?
Napoli game.
Last season we were not having this
We
conversation.
were, bro.
We were not
Because we were comparing.
Because
No,
last
we were
season.
comparing.
Wait,
Listen,
last
we
season.
were comparing the
just let me
selection
finish.
for England
You
in
asked me
terms
to
of
bring up the
right-backs.
stats.
No,
Let me
no
bring
one
up the
does-
stats.
No one does any comparison on
We
English
were.
right backs.
We were
through
saying-
Southgate's
we were saying
selection.
Southgate-
is worse than Ole. Southgate
That's
is
the only
worse
time-
than Saddam here coaching 1 to TVFC.
But Kiarie, that's the only
Honestly,
time.
I take Southgate.
But that's the only time you'll get a comparison of
Southgate.
right backs, bro.
True, it's a
When
bit
else
tough.
did you ever get a
It's a bit-
comparison of
I
right
take
backs?
Southgate.
Kiarie,
We wouldn't have conceded
when else
as many
would you
goals.
get a comparison of right backs if it's not for the national team?
Because
If it's not,
yo,
when will you get a
if we use
comparison?
that logic,
Yeah.
if we use that logic,
Yeah.
that logic is so flawed.
what I'm
because
doing is-
I look at defenders. Is Gay not a better defender than Maguire?
Who?
Gay.
Gay.
No, it's not.
Wallahi,
No,
Is
he is.
Tomori not a better
Wallah.
defender? No,
Serious.
since
Tomori.
since you've
He is.
decided to
Yeah.
go there, it's
Tomori. Go on, Tomori. Let me hear about Tomori.
Nah, he
then.
is.
Say it
Fikayo.
Let me hear about Tomori.
Say it to chest.
Fick,
No, no,
bro.
the game-
Fikayo is
no,
better.
No, let me hear about Tomori
Let me
then.
speak then.
Hi,
Fikayo
say.
is better.
Shut up. See, let him speak.
Speak.
You see, they've already confirmed tomorrow. They've already confirmed he's going to the World Cup. Relax,
Yeah, but
relax.
who should be starting, him or
Can I
Maguire?
answer?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
So now they want to see if Maguire still knows how to play football. So now he's being included in the team to see because Tomori is confirmed.
So who's better?
Obviously Tomori.
Then why is Maguire being selected over Tomori, even though Tomori is
See,
starting?
I've already
Wait.
said.
Even though Tomori is starting.
So they're giving him a
Wait. Even though Tomori is starting for a team that recently won the Serie A,
And they're in the
right?
Champions League.
And are in the Champions League. Wait. And this season are challenging for the Serie A again. Why are they starting him? Is it because he's racist? Southgate is racist.
Listen,
I think.
Southgate is not you.
And that's why he doesn't pick
Trent.
Trent.
That's why he's
Because-
picking Reece James.
Yeah, because Reece
is
James
white.
has less black hair.
He's white.
Rhys James,
Trent's keeping his afro.
Have you
That's why
seen
it's-
his photos, bro? Have you seen Rhys James's photos?
all his friends are white boys.
Yeah, have you seen how he
I think
acts? by
okay,
the way?
but I think wait.
He gets very,
Sus as well.
very
Leave it,
sus.
leave it,
He's a bit sus.
Leave it.
Nah, that's why he's
Leave
getting
it.
picked,
Nah,
bro.
leave it.
That guy has Gareth Southgate's nudes, and in that nudes, the subject of those nudes is Reece James.
Nah, we don't talk propaganda here.
Yeah, we do. That's all we do.
Or Opta Sports.
No,
only.
listen, where there is.
So wait, so my thing is,
Show us to attend to.
Yeah, name start
We're going to the Batty Boy.
Alright, I'm talking about England.
Nasema tu start
Let's
moja
give
ndio-
final verdicts.
I'm talking about
opinions
England.
on Trent and short-term to mid-term opinions on Trent.
Yeah, I'll start off with the one stat that you guys have forgotten. You've refused to mention. In the last 5 years, and after KDB,
Are you-
Shut up,
after
everyone. You'll have your moments.
After KDB, this goes up to yesterday. This goes up to
Right now.
550. since KDB joined the Prem, since the last 5 years, Trent has had 44 assists, second only to KDB. He's created the second most chances after KDB. The third person is Robertson also. So that just shows how our fullbacks are.
So it is a two
It's a system issue.
It's a system.
It
It's a
is a two
system thing.
midfield,
So when
I mean,
when Klopp
You'll
sits
have
down
a
and
moment.
tells you the midfield, he tells you Trent relies on protection from the midfield. which he hasn't been getting, and he says so. Him getting caught out of position is not really his fault. It's part of the system error.
We understood that.
All right, fair enough.
Going forward, I only see him being more world class.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I rate Trent. You? Can I have some coffee?
No, you can't, bro.
This is a
We
team
don't talk
sport.
to
Can you make me some coffee?
Trent sympathizers, bro.
This is a team sport.
Good work.
So, kila mtu kuna kazi yake, and we're all supposed to help each other, right?
Yeah.
Why Trent needs 5 players to help him defend is confusing to me. Fine, that's the system, and that's why it's not working. You're number 9, right? Sindio? You're number 9.
Yeah.
That's
Are
because
they? I thought they were 8. Wallah, I thought they were 8.
shut the fuck up. They're number 9.
I
You're number 9.
really don't
You're
know.
number 9 because your system relies on 2 midfielders to help Trent, and when you don't have the midfielders, you're struggling.
It relies on one midfielder to help Trent.
He needs
and that
2.
one midfielder doesn't have legs anymore. So
That's Hendo.
So that's a
Hendo.
system problem. So they have a weak right back. Wait, what?
You have
I'm
your
Wait,
time.
wait, I have a
You'll have
question.
your time, bro.
Because of what you just said. No, it's just a follow-up question on what he just said. If that's a system problem, then surely that takes all the blame away from Trent.
No,
man,
or
'cause
most of it at
he was
least.
still being beaten.
He has
last
a
season the
system
same way, bro.
that hides his weakness, which is defending. That's why when the system is not working, we can see him being shit.
Nice.
I think you've gone opposite.
I don't
of
make
what
it.
I like what.
Khalas.
The system
That's my
is-
opinion.
All right, fair enough. That's his opinion.
Yeah,
Saddam.
that's your-
Saddam.
Hey, it's up to the guys.
I like
By
what
the
you-
way,
Saddam.
I like what you're cooking. I haven't
all right,
spoken.
all right. What about you?
I'm here, bro. I haven't spoken. Bro.
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
It's floor is yours.
So as Saddam, I'm just going to follow up with what Saddam was saying.
Yes, I agree.
I think we all know Trent's capabilities. We know he can score free kicks. We know he can switch the wing. We know he's one of the best assisters in the world. And that's what makes him world class. But as a defender, which is his primary function, maybe not in the Liverpool side, which now you've made me understand, but in England, that's maybe why he's not starting, because he's not doing his primary function. And in that team, there are other people who are providing the things he can
Yeah, I'm
provide.
about that.
Yes,
Can
you're
I
getting
add?
it.
Now you're getting
So,
it.
I'm getting
Can
it.
I
You're
add?
getting it.
Can I add?
So, no,
Wait,
let him
wait,
finish.
yeah,
let
so-
him finish.
so-
I'm supporting
No,
you.
let him finish.
You cannot.
He
He
can-
cannot.
shut up.
He cannot. He cannot. He cannot. So it's my turn.
So now in England,
Giving him
we don't have the system that 5 players are helping him.
Exactly.
So Southgate does not want to waste players to help Trent.
Defend.
So they would rather have Trippier who can help himself.
Defend.
Zoom,
Okay,
Trippier doesn't start goals.
Zoom,
wait, my turn. I'm finishing.
Just
As I
before
wrap
you finish
up.
on
As I
that
wrap
England
up.
thing, I
As-
speak
as
for
I
every
wrap up.
Liverpool fan who prays, who hopes Trent does not go to the World Cup. Because England are not winning anything.
That's
I agree.
So since England
Facts.
now win, I'll rather my right back stays at home.
Yeah, man.
Rest.
Sure.
Wait, just to add a little substance
No,
to that
adding.
claim,
We're adding. It's my turn, bro.
didn't you say that?
It's my turn, bro.
Aren't you an England fan?
I don't.
No, never.
You're
been.
not England? Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
never.
someone
Who do
else.
you support?
Wait.
Who do you support?
Huh? Argentina or Brazil, whichever.
Ugh.
Coco.
I'm only Brazil.
Alright, so
I'm only
to
Argentina.
just finalize-
Argentina for Messi.
For Messi.
Yeah, that's what I go.
Just to finalize, I think we can all agree.
No, I haven't said my shit.
I'm
don't care
finalizing
about
my
this.
shit.
Oh, finalizing your shit. Okay.
Why would I finalize your shit, bro?
I don't know. I figured you were being proactive.
Come on, man. Get
Go on.
a girl or something, bro.
Okay. Ooh, jeez. Well, I shots, huh? I wish we had those things and we just play those.
Nico, Pinya.
Alright, so.
Yeah, just to finalize, we've come to the bottom. We've reached the bottom. We found the issue.
Not really. We can go lower.
We've reached the bottom and we found Trent there.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, Trent is world class, but when it comes to one-on-one defensive situations,
But 1v5 ako
The
sawa.
good thing is uzuri tunajua 1v1 defending doesn't really mean that
Alright,
much.
hey, you said
It
your piece.
does, bro.
Hakuna uzuri ama
It
ubaya.
does,
You've said
bro.
your piece. Let me say mine.
Hey,
It
what
matters,
on
bro.
I
it
think
matters so much.
I think you guys have. It just shows the weakness of your agenda against Trent, that you're picking on someone who was part of the best defense, who have been challenging the best ever English team in the league in English football history, right? And in my opinion, he's simply off form, and that comes back to the ups and downs of a footballer's career. And at the end of the day, at some point, how old is he, Kiari? Just remind me. Just plug
23.
in. 23. With youth comes a little bit of inconsistency, but the fact that he's been so consistent for so many years, ever since he was that young, is just
Zoom, important thing on just the age part you said.
Wait, yeah,
he's
Bali.
20. Nah, he's 23.
Wait, hold on.
He's 23, but he's played 250 games
That's mad.
for club.
That's
crazy.
Cesc Fabregas level.
Yeah.
It's
That's
fantastic.
Gareth
man.
Barry level.
Cesc Fabregas. Especially when you consider the amount of chances he creates. So,
Gareth
yeah.
Barry. Okay,
If
so
you put,
now
if you
we're
put
counting
Kevin De
appearances.
Bruyne,
Ooh, he's
if you
played
put
so many
Kevin,
games.
if you put Kevin De Bruyne right back, all he's ever going to do is turn red.
That's crazy.
That's facts.
That's all.
All right, let's move on.
Used appearance. Wow.
Bro, I figure Trent at 23 has
crazy.
more appearances than Rashford at 25.
That's crazy.
No, because you have won it back.
Plus Martial.
Plus Martial.
I figure.
That's a
bad.
cheeky one. That's a cheeky one. Just because he's injured all the time.
Martial.
Keep
Let's
the
get into
agenda
games.
amongst right
Let's
backs.
get into the Premier League games. We're done with international break cap and agenda. Let's talk about the biggest game so far this weekend. We can only start one place, Gary,
Yeah.
right? And that is in Manchester.
Can we start from second half?
Do you start games in second half?
It's a free world. We can
All right,
do
you
whatever.
know
why I
what?
was asking
For
you.
your
That's
sake,
why I was asking
let's
you,
start
can
at
we
second
start?
half. Tell me,
Can
what
we
do you
start?
think of that second half?
Oh my God, Martial, what a player!
A brace, bro. Came on. Scored 2 goals.
Way before that,
Way before that is first
before
half.
that,
You sure you want to go far?
55 minutes. Relax.
Oh.
Before he got,
I'm just
He
making
got,
sure.
Relax.
he came on. Before he came on.
before he came on, Anthony surpassed Saka in goals in the league with probably goal of the season, right?
Yeah.
Goal of the season.
Probably.
Probably that was
Spoiler.
If-
Spoiler.
Brazilian Almiron's goal
In-
doesn't even beat Almiron's
Spoiler.
goal
Spoiler.
from that weekend. Brazilian Almiron's goal doesn't even beat Almiron's goal from that weekend. That's mad.
Yeah, but I thought Brazilian Almiron was Martinelli, man.
Nah, it's Anthony, bro.
How is it
It's
Anthony? He
Anthony,
came
bro.
the other day. Bro. He
Yeah,
just
it's
arrived.
Anthony.
Nah.
Wallah, it's Anthony.
Why is it Anthony?
lefty.
I see.
It's a simple shit. But anyway, the thing
He
is,
moves the same way.
Nah, they don't.
Yeah, right. Let's put it on the right wing, man.
Short.
Anyway, so he scored a really good goal.
he's got a bang of a goal. So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
my take on that game is
To be fair,
Two ball managers, let me-
Before you even get to that, there's a reason why he started second half with Anthony. That's the first time I saw him in the whole game.
Yeah.
55th minute. When he
listen, so, huh?
banged.
Yeah, you'll see him when he's banging.
And
You'll
there's
not
a
see him
game
when
to
he's
come,
not.
No,
Second half.
I like that about Anthony though. He has moments in games, like against
Arsenal.
Arsenal. So
Remember
he
that
scored a
moment?
goal, and then he tuliyad.
With a jet lag.
But
With
then-
a jet lag.
But then
He had not slept.
But then
Ilikuwa
but then
ilikuwa lag moja.
but then he had listen
More than two.
jet lag more with one jet lag. Hey, Kizulu, bro, just stick to Somali or Kiswahili or whatever you're doing.
Listen,
Hey.
why are you assuming that people are watching understand your English?
He's shitting on you guys. He's shitting on you guys.
Yeah,
and then he
seen
had
the
another
comments.
moment where he did like
We've
a leg
seen the
shake thing.
We've seen the comments.
You know how girls do it with their leg shakes. You know how girls do with their leg shake.
Yeah, Martinelli wishes he had even 2% of Anthony's flair, man.
Well, that's facts. Anyway,
Wallahi.
the thing is, hold on.
Anyway, huh?
I was saying
So
important things.
Anthony, amazing goal. Alafu.
All in all,
Hey, to
two ball in all. Well, relax.
To make a summary. Sorry, my bad.
There's no time. I don't have time.
Anthony had the summary.
We'll finish talking
I'm
about
trying to
this.
make your work easy.
We're going to the next game.
I'm trying to
Mama.
make your work easy.
No, we're talking about this game.
We have to talk about this game properly because
Tuko na lot.
I saw two masterclass. One, Pep was very smart at the beginning.
Okay.
Two ball managers. So it was the battle of the ball managers. One completely dominated the other one in the first half,
And then?
and then the other took in a halftime. This is now the importance of having half times. By the way, if we didn't have half times, we wouldn't have won second half.
Nice one.
Fair enough.
We had team talk.
I like where this
We
guy's
had
coming
instructions. There is rumors that you could hear Bruno and who else was shouting?
from.
Crying or shouting?
The butcher.
Lisandro Martinez and Bruno.
He has to shout. Is that true?
Hey.
Tell us about it, bro. Tell us about it. You know,
I know exactly
You
what he
know,
feels,
you
bro.
know all about it, bro.
I'm
Tell us.
just picturing it. Lisandro amesema juu ya meza. He did out shout.
Anaangalia Varane.
Ako same na Fred. Same as Mama Jamera. Ako same na Fred.
Yeah, honestly, for him to talk to everyone, that's one. We had an amazing team talk. Come on, Jamal, listen. We're losing 4-0.
Like Brentford.
We've been here before.
We've been here before. And we've been here before.
Oh my.
Yeah,
But
we've
it's
been
been
in
more-
we've
it's
been in
been
this
more than
situation
3
before,
weeks, bro.
but we're playing a better team now, and we're on good form. We just beat Liverpool. Shut up. And we beat Arsenal properly,
And Leicester
3-1. Leicester, we don't count their shit.
and Southampton.
We're just counting good teams. Ah, shit, I counted you. Second half, the boys came out of the gates, completely different team. And yeah, we scored 3
man.
goals. Unfortunately, we conceded 2 goals because, one I think was an offside.
Right.
But they should have checked
Our-
one. But the thing is, if that game went on for another 45 minutes and we had another break to talk, probably would have won that game.
You said
And
this
I'm
shit on
hopeful.
Box to box. You come with something new. I watched the
How
episode.
do I take box to box?
What do you mean? We
But
keep
what?
saying box to box whenever him and
No, but see, the
Dex
thing
come
is,
through.
listen. You watch this fast. And then you go watch that.
All right, listen. Gary, I have a question for you, right?
Yeah.
And this is as a neutral. Ten Hag.
So
right?
you're not a Liverpool fan.
I had issues.
'Cause
I had
today,
issues. I
Today
remember.
you're sounding like a Liverpool fan, bro.
No, I'm
so
a United
confused.
hater. That's
what's going on.
That's my consistency.
The way you're coming for Trent,
Nah,
bro. is
listen.
like-
Inject
For me,
United
listen.
Something.
I don't know. This might sound crazy. It might sound a bit crazy. You correct me if I'm wrong, right? But if I have 5-time Champions League winner, right, and Euro winner, and Premier League winner, and La Liga winner, and Serie A winner, right, for all those leagues, top scorer, right, and pretty much like the second greatest of all time player,
Yeah.
right, and I play Rashford because it worked against Arsenal, and then I go and decide. So I have Casemiro at the back, right?
A top 3 CDM in world football.
In history,
Yeah.
I think in history, won the Champions League 5 times, won City, La Liga. I mean, what more could you ask, right? Copa America winner, right? But then you choose. You know what? You look at this pale ass guy, right? You look at them, pasty.
That's racist.
Who won us?
That's
Liverpool
racist,
and
bro.
Arsenal in the La.
So
That's
and
racist.
you look at him and you go like, Scott McTominay. He's been in good form against Southampton and Leicester,
And Arsenal and Liverpool.
And then he tackled a lot of guys, not the ball, just a lot of guys against Liverpool and Arsenal, right? And you know what? I'm gonna go with La Nijua Kona Gina nickname Maxos. I'm gonna go with Maxos. You can't nickname Casemiro.
That's meaty.
right?
You're talking shit.
So
That's
he
very
goes
meaty.
with Maxos, right? Every time Maxos passed the ball to a Man City midfielder, which, by the way, blue is like the opposite color of red, so I don't understand, right? He decided, yeah, this is better. This is fine. This is better than having Casemiro. This is better than having Ronaldo. Rashford doing absolutely fuck all. This is better than having Ronaldo, who can at least guarantee you a goal. So, if Anthony Martial scored a goal in that
He
game,
hasn't scored anything.
if Anthony Martial scored a goal in that game, who the fuck are you to say that Ronaldo can't score a game like that? In a game like
And then
that?
Martial's 2 goals were probably the mediast 2 goals he'll ever find.
Exactly.
A rebound and a penalty. So I figure Ronaldo does the same.
I mean, he does penalties and rebounds,
Yeah.
and then he can also shoot and score a goal the way Anthony did.
Yeah.
Do you know
So what's the
who? Do you
problem
know who
here?
started against Brentford when we lost 4-0?
So you're gonna blame everything
do you
on
know-
Ronaldo?
do you know- do you know-
If you're
do you know
gonna
who-
say Ronaldo didn't start, that's why we lost.
Wow.
I can also say he
Do you know
started
who
against Brentford.
Sociedad?
I
Do you
can
know?
say that.
Do you know who started against Sociedad?
Ronaldo.
It's because he had
Wonder
McTominay
why.
behind him.
I can say that.
It's because he had McTominay behind him and Fred.
McTominay not the problem.
McTominay is definitely the problem.
McTominay isn't the problem when you guys were completely dominated in midfield with runners coming through.
The problem was the system because we were only 2 in midfield, whereas there were 3 in midfield. So
Bro, I saw McTominay give
Attack.
the ball to the other midfielders. How is that not a problem?
No, that's a problem. But at the same time, you guys are not addressing the fact
Alafu, I saw this
that
shit.
it was a merit-based selection.
Higher. No.
Because
Kerry, wait.
merit
Wait,
means
Gary.
merit means
Because I'm asking him.
merit means if you played well the last game,
Higher,
of course you start the
higher.
next
Wait,
game.
wait, Kerry. Let me.
That's
let
what
me
merit means.
Let me. You know a show called Mythbusters on.
I know Mythbusters.
Let me bust this dumbass myth. Sawa. Where was the merit, Sawa, when Anthony started on the right wing
Yeah.
against Arsenal? Umlisema jet
Over
like too
Elanga.
juicy.
Over Elanga.
Over
What has Elanga done over the last 2 months? What has he done over the last 2 months of Premier League?
Against us.
Yeah.
No, but he didn't start.
played
Nah,
well,
he-
yes.
He played
He
well.
was- he only
He was
missed that
taken off at
chance.
halftime.
He only
He
missed
was
that-
taken off at halftime, guys.
His
Please.
movement was
Kept on saying,
fantastic.
yeah.
Where is
Oh,
where
fuck,
is
now-
the merit?
now
where is the
Elanga's
merit when
movement is
Lisandro
fantastic.
Martinez?
Mojang.
Wait, where is the merit when Lisandro Martinez comes straight into the United lineup? Where is the merit there?
Gets ripped
That's
apart.
How many-
by the way,
how
by
many
Ben
games?
Mee,
Apart.
by fucking
How-
Ben Mee.
How many
and Mbuemo.
games?
Eric
many-
Njiro doesn't even say Mbuemo right. It says Mbumo. Like, bro, we don't even know this guy's right spelling. Like,
How many games? How many games has Maguire been playing poorly? Of course, Martinez
it's
is
not
gonna come
merit.
in.
There's
It
limits.
is not merit.
There's
based.
limits.
merit
It's not
based.
merit.
What
You
is
guys-
it based
what
off
you
of?
guys
Bullshit.
won't-
What is
you
it
guys
based
won't
off
cover
of
with
then?
merit.
What is it based off of?
Bailey has actually covered this merit thing with United.
Yes.
He said guys are not played according
That
to
was last season.
performance.
That was the
Nobody
last
carries
season.
forward to
Carries
this day.
forward.
He was
He's
injured.
a manager.
He was
That was during all
injured.
his
You
time.
guys cannot tell me that this defense and this team that he chose in the first minute, maybe not at halftime, but in the first minute was the wrong team. You cannot tell me. Maybe the
definitely chose
system, maybe
the wrong
the
team.
system he was playing was wrong, but not the team.
Listen,
okay, but-
because
and-
this is the same team that dominated your midfield.
Dominated.
Yeah, dominated your midfield.
You guys hit
That's
us
not
on
lie.
counter attack.
Nah, we
They
didn't.
hit everyone on counter.
Nah,
They even
your-
hit
your
Leicester
team,
on
nah.
counter
Us,
attacks.
you hit us on
Nah,
counter. You
nah.
hit everyone on counter attack.
You guys are talking like about counter attacks like it's swimming,
Then you
bro.
went to try
Let me
counter
correct.
attack
Let me correct.
guys without the ball.
So let me correct. Let me add something
now,
you've missed.
man.
We dominated in midfield during counter attacks.
Does that even make sense, bro?
No,
No
it
one
doesn't.
ever has the ball in midfield during a counter attack. You're not playing in the
The
mixer.
counter attacking team.
You guys are just a bold Conte. You're managed by just a bold Conte. That's what you
That's
are.
work.
Well,
That's
I beat
facts.
you.
That's
I
what-
beat you.
Naim, first
That's
of all,
what-
this goes back to whatever we discussed
That's
first.
what.
If whatever happened to your two fullbacks, Malacia, whatever happened to him, got ripped apart.
His
the
first
whole
game. His
Bias,
first shit
huh?
game.
Malacia has had 2-3 bad games.
Yes.
One. One against
One.
City is allowed.
effort was wengi
And Ajituma, he reminds me of Danny Welbeck, but at left back.
Left
It's allowed.
back.
Wallahi,
It's allowed.
he does.
Unajua Jitumi? Trent.
Sawa, Jitumi but ana talent. Dalo on the other side.
Ajitumi anatuma-
Dalo on the
anatuma
other side
creative chances
got
ndani ya
ripped
box.
apart. Like the first half, the first 3 goals,
Yeah, I got a
Pure-
yellow.
Pure
I got
got
a-
ripped apart.
I got a yellow.
Second half.
Dalo
bro.
got a yellow 1 minute
Second
into
half.
the game.
Yeah, second
Malacia
half.
was 12
Guys,
minutes.
Kerry, I just want to say something. So, on the Haaland thing,
Yeah.
right? Haaland is the first ever Manchester Derby hat-trick hero. So,
Yeah.
first ever in all of its history, in the English division, in the Premier League history.
Glamorous
and then
history.
a few minutes later, the second hat-trick hero in the Manchester Derby was another Man City player
Bags it
by
in.
Phil Foden. He's not even a goal scorer.
That says more about us than them, actually.
Wait, yeah, it
If
does.
after
Yeah.
all these years, this
It
is the
does.
first hat trick that we've
It does,
conceded.
Yeah.
No, not
Crazy.
conceded.
Against
Yes.
City. That's
When did you guys
crazy.
score a hat trick? When
No,
did you
no.
guys score a hat trick in the Manchester Derby?
Yeah, conceded.
So you guys haven't. It also says a lot about you.
If
but
Martial,
they haven't.
if Martial started,
Now Rooney, Ronaldo, who else?
Tevez,
Dimitar Berbatov,
Berbatov, Cantona.
But okay, so-
wait.
Check how many hat-tricks we have against Arsenal, though.
Dwight
Yeah?
York.
Check when the first hat trick was by a Manchester United player in a game against Arsenal.
So you check
and
for us.
see,
Check.
and see how
It's your
many.
agenda.
And
No.
see how many there, bro.
How many
If
they
you're
say?
gonna bring up a
Listen,
point like
Hapana kule
that,
nyuma una lifetime yako?
Nini?
Hat-trick ya United against Arsenal.
The first ever
See,
one.
I don't even have to have seen it.
Ah,
I
there was
just
a
know.
reason I was
I just
asking
know
that.
even by.
Because there's a
I
reason
just
about
even know
that,
by
because
93. I know there was one or
93.
2 or even 5.
Nah, because I've just thought about it right now.
And if you
I've
check by
remembered
now,
I've not
they must
seen-
even be 15.
I've not seen a single.
Chill,
I've not
let
seen
me
a single hat trick by
Rooney, Wayne
United
Rooney
against-
8-2.
Oh, when we had Carl Jenkinson got a red card.
Yeah.
Top stuff. Top
Coquelin.
stuff. Whichever way, this is part.
Okay, we move
part,
on.
Part
Still
of the
Premier
crux,
League.
yeah.
Still
No, I
Premier
have
League,
issues
bro.
with Ten Hag.
Part of
I
the
have
crux.
issues with Ten
You
Hag.
guys-
Okay, Basi.
Now, Zoom. These guys went out here, had an amazing transfer window, brought in the
Who
butcher.
said we had amazing?
No, we had
Bro,
an
you guys
amazing.
didn't say you had an amazing.
Do you know-
Hey,
No,
do you-
I didn't.
what
Wala-
about-
haya.
Do you know
60
what?
million on
Sasa
Casemiro.
kata.
I didn't say
100
that.
million on Anthony.
Mmekataa hii
I didn't
maneno.
say that. All those were
60
reactive.
million on Lisandro
Yeah.
Martinez.
All those were reactive signings.
You guys have spent
The last two
200 and
signings.
something million on players to come into the league.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Battle City.
Talk to
yeah?
me, niangalie mimi ukiongea.
Battle City.
Uh-huh.
Mmespend hiyo doa yote kuja
Yes.
kupigana na City.
Yes.
No, not City, bro.
Not
to
City.
get into top 4, man.
To
What's
beat
wrong with you, bro?
to beat Liverpool and Arsenal, and we did that. Endelea.
What's wrong with
So
you, bro?
a team spends 220 million
Yes.
to get into top 4.
Yes.
Bro, no.
Yeah.
A team spends 220 million, Sawa.
Yeah.
And they spent more money, Sawa,
Talk to me,
than
you're
some
talking-
countries have spent on their defense, yet they have the worst defensive record in the top 10. Iran and Iraq doesn't spend that much money on their defense.
Why is this guy talking about spending
North
money?
Korea
These guys have
just fired missiles into Japan. Sawa. Russia, who have a missile, a torpedo that can go across oceans. But they still conceded
These
4 against
guys have spent the most in the last 2
two
seasons. Out of top 4 in the last 6 years, have never reached, bro. So why are we talking
2
about
seasons,
money?
but then like 6 years.
Why are we
Nice
talking
one.
about
Nice
money,
one.
bro?
2 years and then last 6 years.
We're talking about money because we're talking about money.
You guys have spent so much money.
No,
You're not even in the
we're-
top 4
we're-
yet.
No,
Is that
World Cup
cent-
one.
Now, first of all, is that centre back
Season's not
pairing?
over, bro.
Is there a more expensive centre back pairing in world football?
There isn't.
There isn't.
Varane
Guaranteed there isn't.
No. Maguire and Lisandro.
There isn't.
That's true.
Varane is injured. Varane's injured.
Bro, Lindelof too.
Cost as much as Varane.
Bruh,
Okay.
Lindelof
was 35
Lindelof
million.
cost
Google that
35,
shit.
40.
How do you team
Yeah,
yako?
35,
Saddam,
yeah,
you can't Google that
35.
shit. Well,
Yeah, 35.
you weren't a United fan at the time, so you can Google that shit.
35 million?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So what's the issue?
Can we move on?
No, we can't. I have issues.
No, but you're shouting.
What's the issue,
with you,
bro?
I have
man.
issues to discuss.
What's the issue?
right?
Acha to deal na issues zenyu kwa mbona
Okay,
mtaki
okay.
kusikiza issues.
Aya, sema.
What's the issue, bro?
Menda nje
Moja.
mkabeka Semiro.
Aya.
Yeye mekavariwa.
Sawa.
You guys you spent all this money
I
on Ten
think-
Hag's.
Sasa
On Ten
sasa
Hag's.
ongea.
I think, Sawa, Eric Ten Hag is a very disrespectful manager.
Very.
To put Casemiro and Ronaldo on the bench when fucking Rashford, right? Jadon Sancho,
Score a brace against you.
fucking Scott
Sancho scored a
McTominay.
score against you. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but
Scott
these
McTominay-
players
Wait,
have been
let me
playing
finish.
well, bro.
Let me finish.
Why
Let me
not
finish.
adding that?
Let me finish.
Why not adding
Let me
Rashford, September
finish.
Player of the Month,
Name
Manager of the Month? Why not adding these things?
Why don't you let me finish?
Name that
Why not
argument
adding
isn't
these things?
valid. That argument isn't valid.
Why?
because Today, someone else will come play for France. International
No.
break, banging goals. When the World Cup starts, Mbappe has to start. There's nothing
Isn't
about...
that how teams are selected?
Yeah, so when the game is as big as Manchester United versus Manchester City,
So you take away your best team.
Hell with
No.
merit. You
So-
take your best players. That's why you get.
So what you're saying? Wait, hold on. I
Has
have a question.
Ronaldo been on form?
It's not about form.
No,
What happened?
tell me right
Let me give you a
now.
perfect
Tell me
example
right
of-
now. Tell me right now.
Let me give you a perfect
Ronaldo
example
even
of why
starts for
football
Liverpool.
and merit doesn't go
Tell
hand in
me.
hand.
Tell me why. Tell me
Pochettino-
Ronaldo.
Sasa ongea.
Tell me Ronaldo
Both
starts for
talking at
Liverpool
the
right
same
now.
Ronaldo starts for us because we don't
Wallahi,
score.
it's true.
Yeah.
Wallahi, it's
Tell
true.
me-
He starts
tell
ahead
me-
of Firmino.
Yeah.
Tell me he starts for Arsenal.
He
Ronaldo.
does.
Tell me he starts
Wallahi, he
ahead
does.
of.
He's the best goal
Tell
scorer
me,
in the
no,
league.
tell me he provides more than Jesus does in an Arsenal team.
No, you
Tell
said
me.
he
Tell
starts
me, tell
or
me.
provides.
Yeah.
When it comes to provisions,
No, will he
Sawa,
start?
Jesus is more charitable.
Would Arteta choose Ronaldo over Jesus?
Arteta will start
Tell me
Ronaldo
that
over Jesus
right now.
in a huge
Tell
game.
me that
If they
right
had an
now.
FA Cup
Yes.
final today.
Or Kyrie, at the very minimum, at least he brings him on.
Yeah.
Roy Keane was asked. Roy Keane, wait, hold on. Roy Keane was asked, do you think Ronaldo, you as a Man United legend, do you think Ronaldo would be offended if he was being brought on at 4-0? Do you think he'd be offended? Roy Keane said no.
No.
Then Eric Ten Hag gives some bullshit excuse. No, we wanted to be respectful. His stature doesn't allow for us to bring him. United right now as a club
Wasn't
is
he
being
vindicated?
disrespectful.
Wasn't he
No,
be vindicated
wasn't.
with his
because
selection?
he could have scored the goals that Martial scored.
But Martial scored them, didn't he?
That's the
Isn't that
Martial
vindication?
wasn't there.
Isn't that vindication? Isn't
That's
Martial the future of United as compared to a 37
not.
as compared to a 37-year-old who's not willing to
Martial-
fit in a system that needs
Martial
people
is
pressing
closer-
against a Manchester City team who passed the ball in the back? You think
Martial
I'm
is
going to play
closer-
Ronaldo then?
Martial is closer to heading out the door with CR7
Nah, he's
than
not.
he is to being
Well,
United.
Nah,
guys,
he's
he was
not. Nah,
who
he's
was
not.
on loan last season?
Nah, he's
Ronaldo
not.
or
Nah, he was literally on loan last
System.
season.
Nah,
He
wait,
was on
wait.
loan.
Ronaldo
Ronaldo
That was
or
last
Martial?
season. That was Ragnick's
Oh.
He
team.
started 2 games this season. So it's not like
Because he's injured in an Eric Ten Hag team. If you guys have watched preseason, if you guys are actually talking sense,
Oh, so now
you'd
preseason
not.
matters.
No, it does.
Yeah, that
'cause
game
we beat
against
you.
Rayo Vallecano really told me a
And
lot of
against
shit about
Liverpool-
Eric Ten Hag.
Against Liverpool, we beat them. So anyway, if you guys have been watching football and you see Ronaldo is in decline, of course you can't start him against a Manchester City team. Rashford, Player of the Month, scored 2 goals against Arsenal, created 2 chances. 2 assists against
Those are the
Arsenal.
only 2 goals he scored.
Sa-
Those are the only 2
umekava-
goals he scored this
Schedule,
season.
the schedule,
Vizuri na hii
schedule,
you've covered
schedule.
Ronaldo kabisa. Mbona Casemiro anzi?
Because
And
that one I can't say. That one I can't
Umekava
say.
your story yote
Merit.
ya
Makes
form,
no
nini,
sense.
nini.
How-
You're
this
straight
guy-
from winning a Champions League.
No, merit
Straight
based.
from.
Merit based.
Why?
What
Why is that
merit?
merit
Merit
based?
based.
Why is that merit based?
Scott McTominay has been fantastic. The last 2 games.
Fantastic!
Yeah, yes.
Wow, you guys are deprived. You've
it's
been
been-
deprived of good midfielders. Sahi, wallahi, Jama, you want to me like one diagonal ball. So Van Dijk does those
standard.
diagonal balls
Don't even look at
to
Van
fucking
Dijk.
Mo Salah.
And Pogba's been doing them for
does
the
it.
last 5 seasons also.
Eriksen does it to Rashford. These guys are coming. Wallahi, they're coming. They're jizzing all over the place. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So are you blaming us for coming?
I don't want to get into you guys.
Yeah, you blaming
So
us.
why?
Let's not get into these details.
That's,
I'm just
that's
saying.
what we enjoy. That's
I'm
what
just-
we have.
That's sad.
Yeah,
That's
enjoy-
sad.
enjoy
That's
football,
why, for
bro.
example,
This is how
right now, this manager keeps picking Eriksen, Bruno, and McTominay. Your best midfield, without a shadow of a doubt, is Eriksen, Fred, and Casemiro. That's your best midfield. I don't give a fuck about meritocracy. I don't give a fuck about any of the other shit. That's
What
who
he
you should
said.
be
What he
starting.
said.
And that's why you
what he
have
said.
toxic dressing rooms,
What he
bro.
said.
You fuck
What he said.
meritocracy. That's why you have a toxic dressing room.
Yeah. What he said. We don't know anything more better than Klopp. You don't know anything better than Ten Hag.
Well, I do.
We move on.
Well, I do. You guys wouldn't have lost if you started with Casemiro.
Minuele tu unamshindia.
We would have lost 4-1 instead of 6.
Now with Casemiro.
Big whoop. Yeah.
That's a bigger
Who
deal.
knows, bro?
Because you know the problem was
That's better.
because
Four.
the system was not
Well,
allowing
it is.
us to
No.
defend. They were playing through our midfield so easily because
Where was
Casemiro
your
can't
midfield?
do
because of the way they were standing. They were standing two in a pivot. Even if it was
McTominay can't do. McTominay
bro,
can't do
even
half
though-
of what Casemiro
No,
can.
even if it was-
So Casemiro can't.
no, even your choice of midfield, it should have been McTominay and Casemiro,
And,
then Eriksen in the 10
I
against
agree, I
City.
agree, I
That's
agree.
how you should have played.
Why?
agree.
Fred has more energy and he's better defensively than
Shut
McTominay.
up. You talk about Fred here. Kila siku unamtukananga leo unataka
Yes,
kumsupport.
but
Shut the
he's
fuck
changed
up.
his career, just like
Kwenda.
Xhaka.
Moving on. Let's go to
mlienda
Spurs.
kununua Eriksen hata mlimtoa hosi.
Hey, Spurs.
Hapa-
Spurs versus Arsenal. No, you guys are.
You guys should have
You've heard
signed
my shit?
Eriksen. You guys would be number 2 if you had Eriksen.
Well, I-
Eriksen helps us.
Eriksen helps you guys
Definitely.
for sure.
Until he plays the
talk.
way he plays, like he played against City. Then
Unjamaa alikuwa analia vile. Remember that first goal?
the first goal.
Alikuwa anakimbia like a headless chicken,
I would
bro.
say hiyo game yote alishinda akipeana pasa hapa pasa, ajui ni nini anafanya.
Yeah.
He was a bit confused. That's part of, you see,
That was the
that's why-
system. The system
Yeah.
was wrong in the first half.
No. According to Saddam, betri ilikuwa
Betri
ilikuwa
ilikuwa
down.
mbaya. Kwa-
Sasa hiyo ni joke ya box to box.
I'm just repeating for your sake.
Aye.
Before you do it,
ilikuwa
Before
imekaa
you
hivi
do
tu,
Thought about it.
imekaribia.
Talk about it.
it was a good joke though.
It was?
Wallahi, it was fire.
Thanks.
Almost as hot as Eriksen's pacemaker against Man City.
Nice. Nice.
Hey.
Scott was asking Bruno, yo bro, do you smell plastic?
Let's talk about Tottenham Spurs.
Plastic is
Let's
burning.
talk about Tottenham Arsenal.
Tottenham Arsenal.
What do you mean we have 4 minutes? 40, bro. We have time. Bro. we got time, cuz. Thanks for investing in the extra GBs. Thank you very much. Gary, right after the international break, right? No, actually before the international break and before the Brentford game, you sent out a tweet.
Hey.
I needed to translate the tweet because it's in Swahili.
This guy comes ready. Sorry, man.
Right?
Comes preps. Nah, I got this.
My guy said,
I got this.
my guy said, ati hivyo ndo inaanzanga. You know, wanachapwa 2-0 by Brentford.
Yeah.
Alafu wanaka international break, wachezaji warudi injured. Alafu Conte afanye mambo yake. Alafu kwisha. Ndo inaenda hivyo.
Hey, unasahau kwa Kiswahili.
I'm struggling. When I'm mixing, it's struggling.
Chani
Kwanza,
wange-
if I know the Arabic language, pia, it doesn't help. This guy said that's how the top spot starts slipping out of our hands. Right? Brentford came, we dominated them like no other team dominated them. No other team dominated them the way we
did last season, lakini.
No, you guys conceded 3-1. 3-1. You beat them 3-1.
No, 3-0 and 3-1.
3-1. That's the point I'm trying to make.
3-0 and 3-1.
3-1. You didn't dominate them. You had a lower XG, so that means you played on the counter. Sounds familiar?
Guys are getting excited over.
Sounds familiar.
Over
Then
dominating
my guy
Brentford.
said we'd lose to Conte because
Yeah.
Conte is a much better manager than Arteta.
Acha nikwambie, acha kuambia, acha nitumie, hivi ndio kina baba walipatwa pia.
Show me.
Hakuwa amejua nini iko huko mbele.
This is the part. This is him putting the red carpet.
Don't
now.
kill me, bro.
Nice.
Let me hear it.
When I was tweeting, I had them budgeted for whatever M-Pesa
Budgeted.
you guys sent. Whatever had red card that Spurs got given. Brentford sawa, mliwafanya Kenya
Wait, you
mliwafanyia.
don't think that was a red card?
I don't think it was a red card.
That's not a red card in any world. In
Yeah, it's
any
not.
world.
It's not. It's not.
You're
In any world, that's not a red
The
card.
ball had gone, right? Like the Martinelli was in a non-dangerous position going into his own half.
His foot was up.
Emerson Royale had no chance of getting the ball. He's looking right down at Martinelli's ankle, and then he does studs up,
looking
right
at his
down.
ankle. Look, nice,
Yes,
nice.
he knew exactly
Bro,
what he's doing.
Zoom
Martin Keown, Roy Keane, who's like the worst ever red-carded player in the
Like, he's a
world.
bad man. Big
Yes,
okay.
he himself said that was a red card, no doubt about it. Sorry,
I saw
but
the still
that's
photo
not-
you had.
but
if you know the game's played in real time, yeah, you don't steal it at
Yes,
every
even in-
moment,
even
in real time, Martinelli's foot is a bit up. It's hit on the side, not on the ankle.
on the
You're not
ankle,
stepped
on the side of the ankle.
On the
his
side
his
of the
ankle
ankle,
went
you're not
that way, bro.
stepped on. It's literally
Nah,
just
bro,
it's a
you're
contact.
crazy.
No one in the Arsenal team appealed for anything. Appealed for a red card.
I was appealing for a
yellow.
red card. That's all that fucking matters. And listen, at the end of the day,
Does it?
Yeah, it does because I'm an Arsenal.
The
fan.
homies on the pitch are looking at the foul and they're like, it's just a normal.
And at
foul,
the end of
yeah?
the day, Skiza.
Ref
At the end of the
comes in,
day,
main
Skiza.
character. Gives up-
Even before then, we were already leading.
Yeah.
We had more chances, right? We had more shots on goal. We were comfortable against them.
Zoom the strip.
These guys,
You guys
wait,
are the-
let me
you
You
finish.
guys are
conceded while still dominating. So
you
it doesn't
said-
matter.
Yes, that's
The
fine.
script
From
was-
a penalty, you
Zoom,
look at
the
their
script
XG,
was the same.
0.62.
The whole first half you dominated.
And
Who-
let me
who-
Huyu XG ni nani?
expected goals.
Who XG ni nani?
Expected goals.
Tumemsema sana.
Yeah,
expected goals was stats was a football manager.
Expected goals is part of the reason I believe you guys are still going to come back
I
this
know.
season.
As sit
So you can shut the fuck up. You can shut the fuck.
It's Giotto Nunes, but you
Fuck
see,
Oh, you
Nunes.
guys have a high XG.
You guys
Yeah,
have a
but
high
it's 'cause
XG.
Nunes shooting straight
No,
at
you
the
can't.
keeper.
You can't
Sometimes
dominate
you kuna kitu
statistics.
kando.
You can't talk about dominating statistics and them being the reason you guys are going to come back. And then when I bring them up right now,
Not XG, bro.
No, XG is part of the statistics. You guys have the most created chances.
You see,
You have the most
advanced
expected
stats,
goals.
advanced metrics.
Listen,
advanced,
listen.
Yeah, advanced metrics. One day we'll cover this topic, but advanced metrics, advanced stats in football, in sports in general, are taking us into dark ages that have never been seen before.
That's ridiculous.
Because coaches are now looking at guys. You're looking at stats. You're looking at who runs the most. You look at this. You look at
No, that's bullshit.
That's
That's
essentially
bullshit.
how people
Part
are
of the
signing
reason,
people.
part of the reason people believe that Trent Alexander-Arnold is as good as he is because of statistics. Because they don't watch him enough.
That's not
and then the
advanced
statistics.
metrics.
No, it is advanced metrics.
metrics is expected. It's me deciding that the shot you shot is expected to enter.
Trent
Didn't enter, but
listen,
it's expected to
listen,
enter.
Trent Alexander-Arnold is in the top 10 for shot creating actions. Do you know what that means?
That's advanced metrics, and that's trash. That's
Exactly.
to me is trash.
Why is that trash? It's literally the only thing that's keeping him relevant.
Nah,
the point
assists,
is, the point
the
is,
actual stats. You see,
the
at the
point
end
is-
of the chance creation.
The
After
point
the
is-
action.
Yeah, after the action, there's
The
a
point is-
there's a reaction.
Not the
Listen.
expected
Yeah,
action.
it's not expected.
listen, the point
Hasn't
is,
happened
yeah.
yet, my guy.
I'm not going to argue with
My
science.
guy, man.
You
My
guys
guy.
go for it. I'm
Now,
not going to argue
in
with
sports
science.
is that's a
If
topic
you
for
no, you're saying science in sports is going to take us back to the dark ages.
Nah,
the
particularly-
dark ages didn't have science.
Nah.
That makes no sense
Now,
historically.
bro, it's a very huge discussion in sports. I don't know if you've heard.
I
it.
have
Bro.
athletic for one whole fucking
If
year.
you're
I
not
have.
gonna
the
take-
athletic, bro.
if you're not taking
I'm not talking
sports
about
science
athletic, I'm actually
seriously,
talking about athletes.
why you
not,
bald,
not
bro?
a paper.
Athletic has NFL, MLB, NBA.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
talk to me, bro.
actual athletes.
I have all that, man.
Actual athletes.
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 Are they
talking.
not athletes?
Not the athletic. The athletic
Ah.
is David Ornstein, bro. It doesn't.
Shut up, man.
Fucking
You're chatting
no.
shit. And then at the end of the day, you can't tell me that red card had more of an impact than last season's red card against Tottenham when we went away in the Champions League decider.
The Xhaka one.
How did no, not the Rob Holding.
Rob
one.
Holding.
How did this
Yeah,
one
that one- that
have
one-
more
that
of
was
an
the red
impact? That was a red card.
That was more of a record than this.
Yes. Yeah, I agree, but both of them, in my opinion, are equally red cards for very silly challenges. There's a reason why Conte hasn't actually said that wasn't a red card.
Do you
He
think-
reacted in the way that he did right after because he knew Emerson Royale was being a prick.
Do you
and
think?
he cost him.
Do you think the ref gave that red card because he was scared of all the TikTok videos Arsenal fans are gonna make afterwards? If they
Do you
didn't-
think that was
if
a
they
red
didn't
card?
get
Because
the red
Saddam
card.
doesn't think so. Do you think that was a red card?
Yeah, it was. It was.
Go fuck yourself.
It was.
Go fuck yourself. At the end of the day, we put to bed a team that was going to play the way it did, and you guys complained. You said, yeah, despite them playing the way they did and they're winning the games, that's going to be their strongest trait against a team that likes to keep possession.
Yo, What's his Spurs hype, man? I don't understand
I don't get it.
it.
These guys told me Conte is a better manager than Arteta.
'Cause
I think he's not.
That's not a debate.
That's not a debate.
It is a debate.
That's not a
Wallahi,
debate.
It's a debate.
No, I'm not
I think
defending
Liverpool
Conte
are better than
against
Spurs this season.
No, there's a difference. There's a difference. You don't get managers.
I'm
Teams
be here
debatable.
with Saddam. Me personally, Saddam,
As a manager,
he says
it's
to
completely
tell you.
different.
Spurs is
The team
Kane
right now
and
is
Son, and
different.
then
Yeah. You can say that maybe 3
There's an issue.
Yeah.
There's an issue.
That's
with
what we've
the
been
quality.
saying. That's
There's
what
an
I've been
issue with
complaining for the
quality
whole
of
Talk
fucking
about the
season.
manager, wait.
I am, because that's his style of play.
Name.
No.
It is. He literally started Emerson Royal immediately in the next Champions League game, Jana,
Isn't-
against Frankfurt, and they did fuck all.
Isn't this his team now? He's
It
signed
is
so
his
many
team.
players.
No. He
This
hasn't.
is
How
his
many
team.
players
He
he
found-
signed,
No, you
He
don't
signed
sign
Jed
Perisic.
Spence, Perisic.
That actually starts.
Richarlison.
Jed
Richarlison.
Spence doesn't start.
Richarlison
Richarlison
Pegaka.
doesn't start.
He did.
Most
He started
games.
Jana.
He started Jana, but he even started the weekend, but doesn't start most games.
He's been starting over Son. What do you mean?
Son.
Yes.
Son got benched 2 games back. That's why I'm saying Richarlison
He got
doesn't
benched
start.
3 games back. That's 3 weeks out of how many games so far? 8 games a season.
But this
That's
is
mad.
the second
11.
full season for Conte. This
No.
Nah,
Fast full.
he hadn't
No,
started
it's
last
1.5.
year.
One and a half.
Fast full.
I think by now we should be seeing some stylistic things that tell us
mean,
it's
you
a
know,
Conte
so
team, and I'm
name-
not seeing it. 'cause
name, just to
even
add
if
on
you
to that.
compare it to the Inter teams he's managed,
Just to add on to
or
that.
the Chelsea teams.
So you're talking about the teams that he won the
it's
league
shit.
with.
Yeah,
Yes.
this Spurs team is not.
So
So
it's
what
dead.
do you expect
Listen.
of him to win the league with this
no,
squad?
Yes.
no, not to win the league.
Yes, I do expect him to win the league, because you can't come back. You can't come back and tell me that this guy's wait. You can't come back and tell me he's a better manager than Arteta because he's won all these things. But then now
He's
he
a
has
better
Emerson Real, the Brazilian equivalent of Victor
That's
Moses.
what he has.
Sawa.
That's what he has.
He's
Now,
the
Victor
same.
Moses is a baller, bro. Don't chat.
Come
about
on, man.
Victor Moses.
And then he has he brought his own player, Ivan Perisic. What's his name? Ivan, right?
that guy is
Yeah.
older than
Right?
Ronaldo.
He has Højbjerg, who you guys have been saying,
Perisic was free.
Huh?
He was free. He didn't cost.
Listen, at the end of the day, he brought his own players. Højbjerg apparently is the best central midfielder
Found
in the league so
Højbjerg,
far.
yeah?
Who said that?
No.
Fans in
Yeah,
general.
but he found Højbjerg there.
Yes, but he likes him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's like he found him there. Unataka fanya nini?
You wanted to bring Nico Barella.
No, but he found him
Then
there. He has to use him.
Højbjerg, he likes him. He brought in
but
Bentancur.
with this
He
team-
does fuck all.
With this team, he should.
What do you mean that's fuck all?
Bentancur
That's
doesn't
fuck all, man.
do fuck all. Bentancur's a good player, man.
How many chances does he create? How many assists does he
He's
have?
a DM. How do you?
It's not a DM, bro. It's not a
Bro,
DM.
Partey just scored his
But
first
wasn't
goal
he
in
playing
league.
behind the
A million
strikers
attempts.
against you guys, Bentancur? Wasn't he playing the 10 behind you?
No,
behind,
it wasn't. It's a 5-2-3.
behind Kane and the team.
It was a
man.
5-2-3. He couldn't have. Listen.
Sorry,
listen.
He was a 6,
Name.
man.
Excuse. So, you know who won trophies
At the start, Bentancur.
with Xhaka? So, with Xhaka and Dani Ceballos in a midfield 2, behind them
Finished
is a
8th
back
twice.
5. So, they won an FA Cup. That's not the measure. How you play in a 5-3-2 is not the measure, or 5-2-3 is not the measure of a good midfielder or a good centre back. Right now, Eric Dyer, who wasn't even a centre back, he was a holding DM. Sawa.
Yeah, he was.
He's looking good. I put in quotations good
In a back
in
three.
a back 5, right? Because he
three,
has all these
back
guys.
three, not back 5.
Look at this guy. Look
Back
at this
three,
guy.
back three.
What's his name? Ryan Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon is a winger. He was a winger before he became a fullback, right? Or a wing back.
Zoom.
And you're making them look good. Right now,
Zoom.
what they're doing, let me
Zoom,
finish.
before Tomalize.
No, let me finish.
You're fighting yourself with that argument because when you talk about players looking better in a back 5,
Yes.
there's Saliba.
What do you mean?
He goes into a back 5, he looks like us, bro.
That's international duty. So what? What,
See, the
what
same
does
thing
that
is
have
not
to
a
do with-
system.
Kwani kioko ni back 15.
It's not the same thing.
It's a
not
back
the same
5
thing.
uko na back 5
because,
huku.
because the true
You know why
marker.
he looked like us? Because Varane wasn't playing that game.
That's fact.
The game Varane was playing with Saliba.
Yeah, that's facts.
They looked good.
I didn't watch the
back
France
three.
game where
Yeah,
they played
your
together. I
agenda,
didn't even watch the
Mono,
France
your
game
agenda, yeah.
When they did
against
play
Denmark,
together.
right? But let's not get into Saliba because Saliba is right now the best centre back in the league.
Not
by far.
international.
By far. Let me tell you, that goal where
Now he is.
I'm picking Matip any day.
Wallahi,
Any day.
that's
Any
cool.
Who's better
day.
than Saliba right now, man?
who's better? Who's better than
Matip's
Saliba right
better.
now? He's not.
Konate is better.
Matip,
Van Dijk
Konate,
not on
is
form.
still better.
Konate,
Diaz is still better.
Alessandro Martinez. There's so many.
Now you keep quiet.
Diaz is
How
still
are you
better.
saying
Diaz was
Van
benched
Dijk
against United.
is better?
Yeah, he's
by
still
Ake.
better. Which by the way proves that Ake is also better.
Okay.
Since
There's so
we're going,
many.
doesn't
There's so
make any
many.
sense.
Since we're
No,
going.
better.
Saliba is literally the
None of
best
those-
centre back in the
hype,
league.
None
right
of those
now.
Hype.
defenders you've mentioned can put a chobo on an attack against anybody.
Oh,
Wow.
Apart from
That
Eric,
was sauce.
apart from Eric Bailey.
Apart from Eric Bailey.
Apart from Eric Bailey.
Unaharibu. Tolibo kwa Trent.
Aye.
Unaharibu.
Hey, primary
Aye.
role yake ni-
Let's move on. Let's move on from Tottenham
Primary-
being shit. Let's talk about how good Arsenal are. Right? Kiari,
Yeah.
did you expect them to be this good?
And do you feel like going back to being an Arsenal fan?
Not at all. I did.
That's a very good question.
Very
First
good.
of all,
Very, come on, I know you're enjoying our football.
So
Are
I
you
didn't-
watching
let me answer
Arsenal
the questions,
games on the side?
I didn't expect you guys to be that good because personally to me,
Should just say us
you're not
guys.
that
Us guys.
agree.
Especially to us guys.
you're not that great. So for me, it's just like you guys are continuing with your season. You haven't really played. You've played two hard teams. Yeah?
They played
Do you know?
two
Do you know
teams,
the
they've
thing
beaten
is?
one,
Do you know
they've
the
beaten
thing is?
one. Yeah, you've
Do you
beaten
know what's
one.
crazy?
What's crazy?
We're gonna be here next week.
Yeah, you've
And it's
beaten.
gonna be 3-1 Arsenal.
Nah,
today.
Again,
gonna be mad.
Let me cover.
Saliba's gonna pocket
let me
the
cover
players.
this.
We're
You guys-
we're recording.
Nah, let me cover
We're
this. You guys
recording
have. You guys have.
Never.
I didn't expect you guys to be where you are right now.
Right.
No one did,
mainly
no one
because-
did,
Yeah,
no
mainly
one
because I thought
I did.
I thought the small teams will do what they normally
fair.
do to you,
Nice.
which is regular.
First.
But right now
No, you didn't.
that you're starting to play teams in the top 7, top 8, bruh, you're coming back down to reality.
That's what you said before the
faster.
international break.
Bro,
You said that against Brentford and Tottenham.
I expected you
Look
to
at
lose
them.
to Brentford, which is not a top 10 team. I fully expected you to lose to Tottenham, and you stole that game with the red card.
Stole that game.
That red card, bro.
Yes, shut up.
You played two hard games.
apart from
United, you played United. United beat you
Properly.
And you played Tottenham. And Tottenham had to get a red card in order for them to get
Right,
beaten.
right.
You're playing your third big team this weekend.
Liverpool, bro.
Liverpool.
Reality of the situation is
Saliba versus Nunes. Oh my god.
it's going to be a lesson in
I
football,
think this
man.
season we played
What?
a bigger team. Than Liverpool. We played Tottenham, who are far above you guys.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
we
days.
dismantled them. We owned them. And I fully expect us to do the same thing against you guys, especially at home.
Let's do a combined 11.
No,
I want-
Let's do a
London
combined 11.
forever.
Nazum,
let's do
Whatever the weather,
let's do combined
this is an
11.
invite from
these
this-
streets are our
This is an invite from my
own.
box-to-box family to you guys.
Watch along.
Watch along on Sunday
Let's do
at
it.
the studio.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
We're shooting the Liverpool United.
Unaweza leta shisha?
The Liverpool
Unaweza leta
Arsenal
shisha?
game. Unaweza leta shisha, unaweza kuja hapo tu tulie.
Just want to make sure.
But
Mimi naweza leta
nakwambia,
brother wangu mdogo.
mimi nimekuwa assurance. I put my money where my mouth is. Put my FPL.
You don't. You've never put money where your mouth is,
I
and your
put-
mouth is always on this
I
table.
put my FPL where my mouth is. My captain is Darwin Nunes. My vice captain
The
is
guy
Luis
must be
Diaz.
I'm
doing.
Against Saliba.
You must be doing
My vice
bad.
captain is
Wait,
Luis
South
Diaz.
American-
This guy's FPL must be
Wait,
struggling.
I am buying Nunes right now. Right now.
Triple captain.
Wallahi.
This guy.
My brother
his
in
own
Islam.
one TV league. Saddam, what? Saddam,
My
in
brother.
your own league.
I am selling Jesus.
Okay.
Wallahi, I'm selling Jesus.
Don't do it, Ak.
And I'm getting Nunes.
Akhi,
Akhi, don't do it.
Shut up.
do it, bro.
Shut up.
All right, listen. We'll get into the
Box to
combined
box.
11.
Box to
Sawa.
box on
I have so many
Sunday,
Liverpool
man, for
players.
sure.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm excited.
Listen,
Maximo.
let's get into the combined 11.
Yeah.
So, because we also need to wrap up with Chelsea. I have
Yeah.
issues with Chelsea. And Saddam, you have issues with Chuck Norris, Graham Potter, you know?
Not really an issue. He's not good enough. So.
Yeah, that guy looks like Chuck Norris. Thanks, guys, for putting me on. I didn't.
Yeah.
realize.
All right.
Facts.
Well, he does. All right. So, combined 11. In goal, who do you pick?
So before tuanze hii combined 11, ningetaka tu tufanye
It's
hivi.
based on form.
Yeah,
It's based on this season.
Yeah, on form, bro.
It has to be based on. Why would we base it
We're talking
on
about
3 years
current
ago?
Not
things.
3 years ago.
You're being
Why would we
defensive.
base it?
Not 3 years ago, that's sijaongea.
Gary, is this KBC?
Hata
Are we on
sija-
KBC
hata
right now?
sijaongea. Wewe
Right, bro,
unaweza-
this is fucking 4K.
This is YouTube.
I'm not,
Or 1080p, depending on whether they apply that rule.
I'm not going to go 4 years back. I'm not going to go 3 years back. I'm not going to go any. I'm going to just go 4 months back. Lazima tukuwe na disclaimer. Lazima tukuwe na disclaimer moja.
How convenient.
Lazima tukuwe na disclaimer moja. There's no way an Arsenal player is getting into that team above any of the 6 players who are in the team of the season.
Okay.
Both for the Champions League
All
and the
right.
Premier League.
Sounds good.
Nah,
So can you pick Mane
Tuanze.
over Martinelli this season?
Huh?
So you
Diaz.
pick Mane over Martinelli
Diaz over
this season?
Martinelli any day.
Wait.
let's just do it.
We start
We're
properly.
doing it on
Yeah.
form. We're doing it on form.
Let's do on form, bro.
We start properly.
Aye.
Light.
Let's do on form, bro.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I think it's quite unanimous. All right. If you're dumb enough, you say Rambo. Alisson is much better. We pick
I'll take
Alisson.
Alisson. I'll take
Hapo kuna
Alisson.
argument.
Understand?
Kwani kuna
I'll take
argument?
Alisson.
Hapo kuna
I'll take it.
argument.
Yeah, fair enough. I
Fantastic.
put him in my combined 11. I put
Sawa.
Alisson over Ramsdale.
Right back, I'm picking Ben White.
Facts. No doubt in my
Big
mind.
facts.
Big facts, bro. Wallahi, please.
Or even
Don't
Tomiyasu.
even- Listen, just because he's scored
Or
a free
even,
kick.
or even Tomiyasu.
Wallahi, take Tomiyasu over Ben White.
Acha sasa tutumie argument yenyu against nyinyi.
Wacha.
Acha nitumie argument yenyu against
Unanimously
nyinyi.
imesemwa
Acha
ni
nitumie
Ben
argument
White.
yenyu. Mbona?
Center back, tuendelee.
Mbona hapana kwani combine 11 tunapitia tu hivyo?
Si ndio?
Si acha
Sema,
kwani
sema.
kwa
Tuko na 40 minutes.
argument yenyu against kwa argument yako Joan umesema obvious. Sasa so Southgate amename squad. Southgate akaname squad. Trent aliitwa hakucheza.
Yes.
Ben White hakuitwa.
Na kucheza.
Hakuitwa. Hata hakuenda club, hata hakuwa.
Alikuwa training.
Hata training hakuitwa.
Yeah, so what?
So how is since your logic, mi lazima niende na logic ya name. It seems now it's adding up.
I'm the most logical one here.
I wouldn't say that. His logic, yeah.
Since Southgate ameita, does that not prove since internationals is the only place we can compare right backs? We can't compare them since they're in the same team.
No.
Does
Of
that
course
not prove that
Of course not.
Trent's better?
No, but we're talking about Premier League football, bro.
We're not talking about
Tunaongea
England.
season.
We're not talking about England versus England. Exai. Sawa. We're talking about Arsenal versus Liverpool.
versus Liverpool.
Sawa.
We got left back.
Ah, yeah,
We move
left
on.
back.
Names credibility right now. Short.
He's feeling it. Look at him. He's quiet.
Useless.
Like, share, subscribe.
Listen, left back. I'm going Zinchenko.
That's cool.
Oh, Roberts is not even playing this season.
He's played. He's just been injured for the last 3 games.
Sounds like party.
Zinchenko has been injured for
Sounds
3
like
games.
party.
I take Robertson any day.
Robertson.
Robertson's not available.
Robertson's
We're
a
doing
better left
based on
back.
actual
Sounds
players.
in-
Yeah,
Zinchenko.
I'll take an injured
Tsimikas.
Robertson.
Would you take Tsimikas over
I'll take
Zinchenko?
Yo, Robertson's playing this weekend, by the
No,
way.
no,
so
I'm taking
he is-
injured
he's
Robertson
fit.
over fit Zinchenko. I don't know
All
what
right,
you're
that's
talking
you.
about.
That's you. No worries.
I take
What about you?
Robertson.
What about you?
Any day.
Yeah.
Remember the stats? Trent 44 assists, Robertson 43.
No.
KDB
This season,
47.
bro.
This season, bro. Please.
No, but
Even this
choose,
season,
we
2
move on.
Two assists.
I take Robertson because Zinchenko
Yeah,
was
it's
at
common
fault
sense.
for Anthony's goal.
Khalas. He couldn't
All right,
defend.
fair enough.
He couldn't defend a jet lag guy.
I'm doing a defensive
one
partner.
jet lag.
I'm doing a
One.
defensive pairing. I'm doing a defensive pairing.
Sawa.
Zingekuwa mbili.
Sawa. Mbili. Matip Saliba.
Yeah.
Matip Saliba. I agree.
Matip Saliba, yeah.
There's no way that ponytail
Matip Saliba.
motherfucker is getting into my
Yeah,
team.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
Haji Toumi,
There's no leave-in conditioner in this defense of ours.
maybe against Troy Dini, I might consider this guy.
But yeah, championship.
That's-
Because I'm confused na deodorant.
That's work. That's
Haina
work.
shida.
So we have Saliba and Matip.
Haina shida.
Perfect.
Me
Yeah,
personally-
we're
Saliba can learn from Matip.
We're not doing mannequin challenge.
Fabinho or Partey?
Yeah.
Ami nasema mi sina
Hey,
shida.
party
Sina hapo
man.
mi ningeka mi hapo.
After that goal he scored.
Matip VVD kwani ni nini?
Ungeka
That's you,
Matip
bro.
BVD.
Yeah,
That's you,
That's
bro.
me.
That's you.
Because any day of the week, even if right now,
Ubarikiwe.
hapana hata sahi nyinyi na timu
Ubarikiwe.
zenyu. Hapana weka mso wa United. Wewe mso wa United, wewe mso wa Arsenal. Muambiwe tomorrow. Kesho Arsenal's playing Real Madrid. Whoever wins, that's the best team in the world. You have an option. Van Dijk or Saliba for that one
I'm going
game.
Saliba.
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 Saliba knows
Na hiyo
Benzema.
ndio maana amtaikuwa the best team in the world.
Saliba
Do you
knows
think-
Benzema.
Wait, do you think Van Dijk
Sali-
can watch someone wanking in the changing room and have that much composure?
Wallahi.
We move on.
My guy.
We move on, bro.
My guy. That's
We move
that's,
on.
that's bare facts though. He was very composed against Tottenham, and that's probably because of that wanking session that guy
Van
had.
Dijk's running out of there, bro. Running out
It
of
shows.
there.
It shows.
Ah.
Just
Yeah.
like he runs away from challenges. Oh, finish him.
At
All
least
right,
I know I'm
holding
okay.
midfield. Holding midfield.
I know the challenges that I want to play centre back facing.
Cool story.
Mannequin
bro.
challenge, see?
I know the one
Mannequin
that I
challenge, yeah? Yes.
I'll go to you. I'll go to you.
Midfield is also-
Holding midfield.
Ah, hata endelea na hiyo.
I'm going by the guy who scored the screamer.
I will just choose the Arsenal midfield, bro. One time.
Yeah, well, there's no way Liverpool player
No
gets it.
way.
Ati Henderson. Ati
No
Thiago.
way.
Thiago is better than your whole midfield combined.
Xhaka has
How
been the
old is
best
Thiago?
central
Mguu yake ya
midfielder this
left ndio
season.
imefungwa.
Thiago is
Thiago
older
is
than
still
Ronaldo,
better than-
man.
Huh?
Thiago is older than Ronaldo.
Thiago is 32. Thiago is still.
Why is he
Thiago-
playing like he's 40, bro?
Where? If
Bro.
you've been watching, how many games has Thiago played this season?
Exactly.
Bro,
so why are we
wallahi.
choosing him over Xhaka? Xhaka's played every one.
Wallahi.
Because
bro.
the 4 games he's played are better
Wallahi.
than Shaka's 38.
Wallahi.
Xhaka has
Four.
3 assists and 2
Thoughts?
goals.
Wallahi, Thiago plays like a Somali Abti, wallahi.
Yeah,
in that
Abo-
middle of the park,
Abo-
bro.
Abo, like an Abo. Like an Abo. Sindio
You
Sada.
can't
You
tell
played
me.
the Somali up to before?
Yeah?
You played with the Somali before?
Yeah, well.
Do I play like Thiago?
Yeah, he does.
See, wachezanga kaa nani?
Lukaku, man.
Rakaga.
Adriano akienda kuretire.
Saddam
You mean
is-
when he was
I'll
depressed
take
with
that.
alcoholism? All right, let's go. I'm going Partey in midfield. Odegaard on his right, Jacques on his left. There's no way I'm picking.
There's no
Liverpool
anyone
player.
there. There's no.
Can we just go one by one? We don't have all the GBs in the world.
Not taking Xhaka anywhere. I'm sorry.
Bro, there's no way
You're
Thiago.
crazy. You're the one who's telling me Jacques is still a good
Xhaka-
player. He's
Bro,
turning
there's no
around.
way
For Arsenal level.
Thiago.
Xhaka in comparison to
Thiago.
No way.
Listen,
Thiago
I'm
was-
taking.
No, who apart
Just
from
Thiago. I'll give you two midfielders from just because our midfield's shit, yeah. And my main
Thiago
complaint
has to
been,
play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my main
I don't
complaint
care.
has been Fabinho has
Thiago
been
Xhaka.
us, yeah.
Xhaka has more goals, more goals involvement,
More-
more
more
forward
chances
passes.
created.
The fact
more
that
ball
he's-
recoveries,
the fact
everything.
the fact that he's playing further forward
Oh my god.
At
has
this age.
has completely changed his game.
So no, Naeem, I really want. I
And
really,
me, and
nah,
me,
I
and
don't,
me.
I don't want this to be.
And you-
I
and
don't want
you
this to
know
be
me, and you know
glossed
me,
over.
no,
Saddam.
no,
Na
so-
dai waiseme na chest
No, and you
vizuri.
know me, I don't talk.
I want this to go on record.
Me, I don't
as-
talk
No,
just
no,
for
no.
talking.
Yeah. No, right now you're not talking just for talking. You're just talking. Because
Not for anything.
Not for anything.
Over
But something else, I
Thiago,
need to-
who's played
I need
half
to-
the
yeah,
number of games.
I need to hear that vizuri.
Thiago's played half the number of games.
No. So Shaka is a better player than
No,
Thiago.
say it properly, bro.
Shaka is a better.
Xhaka, say it nicely.
Xhaka.
Granite.
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 Granite Xhaka.
Granite.
Oh my God.
Is
There's
better
no-
than is better than Thiago.
Currently.
Right now, yeah.
That's cool.
Currently on form.
So what's your midfield? What's your midfield three? Because we play the same formation.
Partey?
We just do it better than you guys.
I'm gonna take Partey, Odegaard, and Thiago.
They even went to 4-2-3-1 the other day.
Yeah, the other day you saw them. They
4-3-3 is a
I'm gonna
myth
take
now.
Partey.
It's a myth.
No,
Gone.
Klopp said, "Wow, this is new."
But they look
Klopp didn't
good.
say- Klopp
You guys
didn't-
look good on the 4-2-3-1.
Bro, you know-
finally Klopp after like 3 years
Argument
has
you-
changed
argument- no, number
the
one,
system.
You see, if you,
after
if you
3
really
years,
followed
bro.
Liverpool, you'll know this. Before we changed into a 4-3-3 when Thiago came in.
4-2-3-1.
Before we changed into a 4-3-3 when Thiago came in, our formation that won us the Premier League, our formation that won us the Champions League was a 4-2-3-1.
That's
So
a lie.
it isn't that.
That's a fucking lie.
It's
That's how you
It's
know.
a 4-3-3 because how could you play with a 4-2-3-1 with a false 9? Make that make sense.
bro. Do you
Who was your number 10?
Tell us.
Tell us. That was before Jota.
What is our midfield?
And you know
what
this
is
is
our
not-
midfield?
It was Fabinho, Henderson,
This is not a
Wijnaldum.
full.
What are you lying
It's
about?
not a false 9.
Firmino was ahead of
a
him. He was the
team.
false 9. Well, stop lying.
Wait.
He was your- Eric and Giroud.
Bro, Klopp's system. Ever since left BVB, Klopp changed his system for Thiago. If you knew this, you'll be a football
That's
fan.
bullshit.
It's pretty clear.
That's bullshit
Bro,
because
it's been
Eric
an
and Giroud.
argument.
That's
Okay, but
bullshit because
how do you
Eric and
explain?
Giroud,
How
all
do
he
you-
could ever say, defensive box to box, false number 9.
Yeah, how do you explain a false
Come
9?
on.
How do you explain a false 9?
Yeah,
No,
make it
no,
make
stop
sense.
shouting. Just like, come meet me here.
Make it
Me, I'm
make
here.
sense.
Me, I'm here.
Make it make
You're
sense.
here.
That's all
How
I'm
do you
asking.
mean? How do you have a false 9 in a 4-2-3-1?
Make it make sense, please.
That's what we're asking.
Our system was so. Why the fuck do you think Wijnaldum?
Why are you cussing? Why are you cussing? Why are you angry?
No, just ask.
No, let him
Just
cast. Cast if you want.
Sasa, mi sasa sikubali kukas.
How do you have a false 9 in a 4-2-3-1?
Because we don't really play with a 9. So he has a free
So he's a
free
false
role.
nine.
He wasn't even a false 9 in our system. He had a free role because you'll even find him as a number 6.
It's not
You'll
a
find
false
him.
nine.
That's a false nine.
Not
Right
generally.
now, Saddam, what these Liverpool players are, Liverpool
Messi
fans are
getting
complaining
the ball as a
about,
false
right?
nine.
is-
Messi always got the ball in
Hold
his half.
on, hold on. What Liverpool fans are complaining about right
is
now
that a 4-3-3?
is that they bought 100. Hold on. They bought a player for 100 million who's not a false 9, and they're still playing the false 9. So they're worried about whether Darwin Núñez is going to make it as a Liverpool player or not. That's all.
You make it as a 4-2-3-1.
It's always been known, yeah, that we had a double pivot. Before Thiago, we had a double pivot. That was Henderson, that was Fabinho. Sasa unajua Zoom, wewe huwezi jua hivyo juu nyinyi mlikuwa
I've been watching you guys, man.
your time ulikuwa
And you
una watch
subscribe
every
to The
ball,
Athletic.
you guys were playing
Yes,
10.
yes, and I had something to look forward to when I watched your football.
Bro.
You were the best counter-pressing
You guys were
team.
playing 10. Kuna
Yes.
formation ka 10.
Yes, you
Kila
guys were
mtu-
playing so well. You guys
mtu
were playing
amesimama
so
huko
well. It
nyuma.
was so good watching the false 9, bro.
Front
The false
three.
nine was-
Who are we choosing front three?
No, wait. What's your midfield 3?
He said not Xhaka.
Partey, Thiago, Odegaard.
Okay, you?
Xhaka. This is the Arsenal one. Xhaka,
Yeah, me too.
Odegaard,
I'm
Partey.
Arsenal, so 2v1.5.
Oh no,
that was a shit
no, he
opinion.
2v2.
That's
He also
1 and 1.5, bro.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. His is 1.5. Yours is 1. All right.
This guy is like
The front 3.
and a
The front 3.
on the right. I am
Okay,
taking
Saka.
Saka over Salah.
That's cool, man.
Nipo.
Nipo.
Wallahi. Based on
Unajua Based on form, nini?
No,
Kwani Salah na
I take it
They are
back.
the same, bro.
I take it back.
Bro, how many goals does
I
Salah
take it
have?
back.
I think Salah is
Salah has 4 goals.
More
How
than
many
one.
chances
More
created?
than one.
Bro, he has more than one.
How many chances
He has
created?
more. Sasa unataka nini?
Bro, it has to be Salah. man. I
Hey,
don't
Salah,
know how
Salah,
you-
Salah, Salah,
I'm not choosing Salah.
3-1,
I'm choosing
Salah.
Bukayo.
I am going
man.
Saka.
3-1, just like the
Salah,
score.
you guys have your opinions. I have mine.
No, but whatever the most
Consensus.
So we have
Consensus.
Salah hapo mbele.
That's
That's fine.
on the
That's
right.
fine. Bora watu wajue the actual footballer
And
knows.
if Anthony is playing for Arsenal, we would take Anthony, sindio?
For sure, weke wote.
Sindio?
Salah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then striker,
100.
Firmino or Jesus?
Tough, tough.
It's not really that tough.
That's why it's tough because bro,
Tough.
Firmino
has more
been
goals.
banging.
He has more goals. He has more goals than Jesus.
Firmino has been banging.
Because we're playing a false 9 here. I'm taking Firmino.
We're not playing a false nine.
We're playing a true 9,
I'm the manager.
and I'm taking.
Why are
I'm
you the
taking
manager? You
Gabriel.
guys are fucking
Who's the
fifth,
manager? Mimi
sixth.
ama Zoom?
Manager lazima tu kwa club.
No, we'll choose the manager. We'll choose the manager.
Nilielewa venye
Anyway,
najua
France,
wili ya boy.
what's your striker? What's your striker? Firmino or Jesus?
Said Firmino.
Wewe?
Firmino.
Wewe?
Jesus.
Jesus. Left wing?
So break a tie because we have to break a tie. Brevo. Nani? Firmino.
Louder.
Come. You can just come say it.
Now,
left wing.
Jesus,
Left
I'm
wing.
willing to let it go. Diaz has to start.
I'll take Diaz. I put him in my I'll put him in my
Maneno gani?
But Ben White will shut him down.
How can
Ben
he
White will
not
shut him
start?
down.
Let's hope Benoit doesn't. But he's in our team, Ben White.
Yeah,
He's
Ben
in
White
our
will shut him
team.
down.
No, but he's in our team already.
I'm just
So we're
saying,
calm.
in the game that's coming, he's going to shut him down.
No, I don't think so.
Yep.
Hiya. Arteta or Klopp?
Klopp any day, bro.
Why would you pick the guy who's ninth and the guy who's first? Why would you pick the
I'll
guy?
pick
who's
the
ninth?
guy. I'll pick Klopp. I'll pick the guy who has actually accomplished something in his career. So
What?
I'm gonna
Arteta
take
has
that
accomplished half the amount of trophies that Klopp has accomplished, and he's younger.
guy. Half.
Yeah, half. So you guys won 4 trophies. Arteta has 2.
Which two?
Community Shield, FA
Oh,
Cup.
since tunaongea juu ya community shield, acha niongeze yetu. Since
And, the
Club World Cup
German,
umeongeza. I think Klopp has like 7-8 trophies.
That was
with
against
Liverpool.
Palmeiras. It doesn't count.
German league as well. He's on the German league.
Bundesliga twice.
Yeah, Bundesliga.
Back to back. But
Champions League
back to back.
final.
yeah.
Champions
back to back.
Bro, unaona
Champions League
ukichukua
final.
ball siku moja utasaidika.
Huyu mzee
Bro,
alianza
back to
coach.
back. Eh.
Alianza coach ball 2010. Nini?
206.
2010.
206. Put some respect on my name.
Ajaona Arsenal ikishinda kitu.
Anything.
FA Cup.
Alaya
3
jana.
FA Cups.
Alaya jana.
FA Cups.
Joe Story, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.
Same coach.
Wait. Are you shutting down? Wait, we haven't done predictions for the game. 3 minutes. Go. Prediction for the game.
Liverpool Arsenal.
No. Tottenham fucking Wolves.
Manchester United Everton.
3-0.
Everton. Isn't it?
Everton.
Demarai Gray 2. Alex Iwobi 1.
At deciding in a Liverpool, like I said, I predicted this. Our predictions come.
You also predicted Brentford, Arsenal, and Tottenham.
No, I had 3-1. I had us winning 3-1. But deep inside me, I feel
Like Arsenal's gonna win
I feel
3-0.
like that's going to be too close. I figure we'll score like 4-5. So it is what it is.
Sawa.
Finna put on a show, man.
What's the score?
4-1. 3-1.
I think the game will. I think Liverpool will win 3-2, and Trent will cause the 2 goals.
Nice one. I like it. I like it.
I think I think it's going to be a tight game, but I think Arsenal have the edge. So I think it's going to be 3-1 to
Achani wape.
3-1 to
Wait, I haven't given
Arsenal.
my prediction
Yeah,
before you
3-1
give us
to
what they
Arsenal.
mean.
Nilikuwa nawapea kitu.
And
Endelea.
a Trent mistake
Ndio
for the
team
Arsenal
Trent's
goal.
mistake. No.
Trent mistake for the 3
Martinelli
goals.
will rinse him, bro. It will look like a mistake.
Martinelli.
but
So what's the
rinse
score?
him.
Martinelli and
What's the
Alba,
score?
so
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 to Arsenal.
I'm going 3-0 Arsenal.
3-0 Arsenal.
3-0 Arsenal. Top of the table for a reason.
3-1 Arsenal.
Best team in the league so far this
Those three,
season.
those
for
3
a
goals
reason.
in from the Trent side.
Jesus?
No, from the Trent side or from Robertson's
Most likely
side.
Trent side.
So all of them.
And then 1 from
Wait.
Robertson's side because of Saka.
Another question. Do you think Arteta is going to put it in his planning to attack that side of Trent?
Yeah, I think so. He's a very smart manager.
So finish.
you're signing
Finish.
for
No,
it
no,
again.
no.
Oh,
So
oh, oh.
the beginning agenda we started with is kind of being confirmed right now. That Trent is a bad defender.
Put it on the mic.
Go on.
You know what this song is?
No.
You know the name of this song? Brevo naijua?
Play it on the
Unajua-
mic. Put it on the mic.
It's a wedding song.
Ah.
You know why on Sunday we're playing wedding songs? Mnajua brides wetu ni kina nani?
That's sexism. That's misogynistic.
Yeah,
That's
so
misogynistic.
to the audience, We apologize for the poor quality of the sound. He's playing it from an Android.
One will get copyrighted because local artists are fucking shit. So
asaleta muziki sikano nini
maumbo watakuja
sikano nini
hata aliacha bro
anoni bado utoa bangas
bangas gani hakuna kazi kwa jura kwa pesa New York takataka subscribe